Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Brent McGrath, and I'm the host of Talks and Discussions, What Matters and What Doesn't Matter. And today I have a very special guest. His name is Francisco Valdovines, AKA Valdo. How you doing? How you doing, Francisco?
I'm doing really good, bro. I'm really happy to be here with you and be here in that interview that just happened.
Well, today, just for our audience, this is very special because Francisco is very passionate about mentoring, and mentoring is something that's very important in everybody's life. So I hope that we can give you some good information about mentoring today. So Francisco, can you give us some background about yourself, please?
Yeah, sure, bro. Well, it's not too long. I know that I look older, but I'm young. I've been working in the tech industry since 2012. I started working as a QA engineer, just doing testing and all that kind of stuff. I spent 6 amazing years working in the QA area of the tech. I've been involved in manual performance automation and too much. All the things that I can do it in QA, I did it. Then I started working as product. I saw a light in my road to start working as a product and start building, just not broken things as I usually did. Now building, now connecting the points, now connecting each area of the company just to build something cool. Okay. And then I've been working in that part. I've been doing business process, learning about marketing, sales, and many other skills that can complement me. Right. And I've been doing that until I get that chance to become a COO at Density Labs. It was a huge jump for me to change from build a product into start getting a road and a roadmap and giving direction to a company. That's another world. And I'm happy, and I really appreciate that the Density Labs gave me the chance, and the CEO that the trust in me that I can do that work, because it's too much work. And but yeah, we've been working together. I had the joy to stay working with a really good friend. Actually, the CTO is an old friend. We've been meeting since 8 years ago. So that was a really joy to have a good friend in the party. So yeah, we've been working in Density Labs. We start from scratch. We get a small team. We are growing. We are building something cool. We are just we're trying to move to the next level. Actually, we are building products, small products inside the company. So I'm still doing something like my like my other side passion about building products and getting to understand about the market and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's my background just right now.
Okay. So can you tell the audience, where did your mindset for mentoring come from?
Well, that is a really good question and bring to me a very good memories. That mindset about mentorship comes from a partner. That happened in 2013. I've been working for a US company named One Login as a QA, and one day the company hired a super senior QA engineer. I was I was a kid when he was doing QA already in the first computers. So it was amazing to work with this guy. His name is Alex Goldenberg. He's a very good friend. He's still, well, I'm gonna talk to you about this guy more because he becomes from mentor to a coach. Right now, he is my coach. Okay. And I'm gonna try to explain that part later. But that mindset comes from him. We started working. I was all the time just behind him, try to learn all the things that I can from him.
Yeah.
And actually, we start early in the morning in the comfort to start working. We start usually at 10 a.m. I was like 8 a.m. Hey man, do you have a chance to talk? And I was asking all the time. So one day he comes to me and say, "Hey Francisco, I need to tell you something." And I was like, "Oh my goodness." At that moment I was, hey, I didn't break anything. Just
Yes.
what happened? And he's, no, it's something good. I wanna start working with you in a different role. And I said, okay, I didn't catch you. What's next? He said, no, man, I want to be your mentor. I saw a ton of potential in you to become a great person and a great someone that can add value in any place.
Right.
So I want to be working with you as a mentor. At that point, I didn't imagine in my life. I don't have any idea about what he's talking about to be a mentor. You got an idea in your mind all the time. Okay, it's a mentor. It's someone that teach me something. It's someone that tell me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started explaining to me, no, a mentor is someone that I'm in a point of my career that you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure that you take better decisions, that you get better skills, that you come to this same point, but in a better way.
Right.
With more skills, with more knowledge, with a better work-life balance, better as a person, not only as a professional, because professional is important, but if you are not a good person, it's going to be really hard that you become a good professional. So
Right.
from that moment, that's when that mindset about mentorship comes to me. And since that moment, I start reading, trying to learn more things about that, start learning about mentor experts. I'm not a mentor expert. I'm on the road to become that,
Right.
but I want to learn about what they do, where they come from, all the knowledge and how they can communicate and transfer. Because sometimes it's not easy to transfer that knowledge, and yeah, that's where that comes from.
Okay. So are you a mentor?
I'm a mentor right now. Thanks. It's one of the most important things in my life. It's not the most important, but it's one of the most important things right now in my life, because it's my, I don't want to say my hobby, because a hobby is something that you can maybe stop doing, and I don't have the plans to stop doing being a mentor, but it's something that makes me happy during the day. Maybe I can have a bad day at work, but being a mentor, stay in a session with one of the guys that I mentor, bring me happiness and let me feel fine again, that I'm doing something good in this world.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
What is your philosophy when you're mentoring somebody?
Well, it's a question that I'm working since the last year, just because right now I'm doing that in a more conscious way. So my philosophy about be in a mentor, I think that just to leave the mindset in the mentee. I mean, I want to make sure that they understand that I am his mentor, but he needs to be a mentor of someone else.
Okay.
This shouldn't be a step in that relation, Francisco and I'm going to say Mike. This is one of the guys that I mentorship. That shouldn't finish with him.
Okay.
This should be a change of, man, you need to mentor someone else. And right now, I'm going to say it, he is already a mentor of another person. So that are the things that makes me feel really happy. And this is one of the sides of my philosophy. The other side of the philosophy is sometimes you think that, okay, I'm your mentor, and one of the things that I make sure is that they understand that I don't want that they be like me. I want to be better. I want that you be better than me. I want that you find your path, that you set your goals. my goal is that you get your goals. My goal is with you is that you discover what to do with your life and start working on that. And just from my side, providing knowledge, books, links, blog posts, everything that I found that can let you grow in the path to achieve those goals. I'm going to share with you, and we are going to work together, and we are going to deal, and I'm going to learn from you. I've been learning a lot from those guys.
Right.
Each guy has a kind of different personality. Each guy has a different kind of vision of the life and for them. So yeah, I learn a lot. Every time that I talk with them, it's amazing because I get a little piece of knowledge from a different point of view of the life.
Right.
Some one of them is young, so young. He has 22 years old,
Right.
and that feels good because sometimes I talk with other guys that are older than me or similar age for me, but when you come and talk with someone younger, just saw that, oh man, I used to be like you, and now you remember me that I come back to do some stuff that I done before to be this guy of 33 years old. So sometimes they remember to you what are doing the things you do, and it's something that makes me happy each time.
Okay. You alluded to this earlier in our talk about an expert, but I think I should ask you a question. What's the difference between an expert, a coach, and a mentor? Because I know sometimes people get those confused, and especially in a tech industry where you are lots of high pressure and things like that, people get confused with those three things. So could you explain those to us, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna try in the easy way and then just try to be more deep on each one.
Okay.
The mentor is a person that already achieved something that you dream to get or achieve.
Right.
A coach is someone that can push to you to achieve that. So it's someone that pushes you and remember to you what you are doing, the things that you are doing.
Right.
And the expert is the reference. An expert is a person that should be in your life that you consider the person with the most ton of information that you will need for a specific topic. So it should be in your mindset that you will not have only one expert. So I have before in the past, I remember my father saying me, oh, you should have in your life always a friend that is a doctor, a friend that is a lawyer, and a friend that is mechanic, you know? Yeah. So that was the mindset of my father. So it's the same, but just transferred to the nowadays. Now, so you have to get your experts. You have to get, from my side, it's have a backend expert, for example. We're talking about more specific engineering. I have my QA and expert. Is someone that, from my point of view, has more knowledge for a very specific topic, and anything that I ask him, I know that he will know the answer, or at least he knows someone that can give me the answer. So that is the expert. The coach is someone that it's going to be with you during all the time. It's someone that will push you, that will remind you the days that you don't want to get up and join to connect to Slack and start working. Is that person that remembers to you, hey man, do you remember what are you doing this? Yeah, because I want to achieve this, or I'm working for that. Okay, man, let's work for that. Or what's happening? What's happening with you that you don't want to keep moving on that path?
Right.
Because I'm feeling sad, because I already failed in that. Okay, why you fail? It's a person that it's going to make you the hard questions.
Right.
For a few years before that, my actual coach become my actual coach, I have one friend that always gave me that questions. Man, so why you will leave it? You can do it? I think that you can do it, but you can do it? Do you really believe that you can do it? And it was like, oh man, I hate you, but thanks God that you are here with me. So that coach is a person that makes you the hard questions. It's a person that tell you, man, I believe in you. Sometimes it's a person that believes in you more than anybody else. And it's the kind of person that you need in your life. Even if you don't have a mentor or something like that in your life. But if you have a coach, you have someone that is pushing you, man, I believe that you can do it.
Right.
I don't know how can you do it, but I believe that you can do it. I believe that you will find a way to do it. So yeah, go ahead, wake up, stand up, let's move. And the mentor is, it's kind of in a different way. Mentor is someone that will tell you and will check this out. What are you doing?
Mhm.
And if you are in the right path to achieve the goal, you work with him just to get and set a realistic goals.
Mhm.
Because, for example, and higher in a higher level, but realistic. Because I say, oh, I want to charge to the moon. Okay, let's go to become an astronaut. But if you say I'm gonna go to the moon just in my car, it's like, don't say something simple. Just try to be realistic in what can you do, and set the goals that you can build a path. Something that I remember too much is that one day my mentor told me, don't set any goal that you don't know how to build a path.
Okay.
If you can build a path to achieve something, then you are just setting a goal that it's not real. And that comes to my mind all the time, and I transfer that knowledge. And well, I think that's the best way that I can explain each one. I can be talking about this topic 3 hours, but just try to give it a few ways just to make it more clear for everyone that listens this.
I'm pretty sure that now most people understand the difference between an expert, a coach, and a mentor, especially when you're talking about your business and your tech industry. So thank you very much, Francisco, for coming on and sharing all your wisdom with us, because I know you may be only 33 years old, young man, but you've been mentoring and you've been mentored for a period of time, and all of that you've shown today, and I'm really appreciative of that for you to share that with us.
Thanks to you, bro. Thanks God that there are people like you that create this space and that just keep sharing more knowledge and start talking with people crazy like me and and open this microphone just to share more knowledge to the people. Thanks to you, bro.
No, thank you very much. Have a great day. Okay.
You too, bro. Have an amazing day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.